Good morning, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream. Just want to welcome you guys to the channel. Maybe it's your first time. Maybe you've never been here before, or maybe you're new to trading, or you've been trading for a while and you just haven't been able to find your edge. You haven't been able to find clarity, guys. And if that is the case, I want you guys to know that you have a community you can count on. We come on live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I look forward to seeing you guys tune in. If it's your first time here, guys, consider subscribing and hit that little notification bell below and click all notifications so you never miss a single live stream. With that being said, guys, we got some news coming out, so I want to kind of go over a few things with you guys. And before we even get started as well, I want to let you know I'm just going to update some video settings here. So if you're new, like I said, to the family, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. I look forward to hearing from you as well, guys. Comment below. Let me know where you guys are joining us from. We got people from all over the world. Let me just update these settings, guys, and we're going to get started, okay? Hope you guys are having an amazing morning, guys. It's Tuesday already. Time flies. Tuesday already, guys. We had two amazing trades go in our favor in yesterday's live stream, guys. Crazy how that turned out. We had gold trade go in our favor, and we had Gbpusd. Okay, so I'm just updating some settings here. We should be good. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of our members. All right. Are you guys able to hear me well? Because I know sometimes, I don't know if the cable should be good. All right, guys, we're going to begin in a second. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Get started shortly here, guys. One second. So we've got some US news, we got some CAD news. We had the GBP CPI news as well. No, that's Wednesday. Sorry. We got Empire State Manufacturing. Let me update that actually. The core CPI. So we do have some really important news, guys, coming out. So we have to be aware as traders, as always, guys. That doesn't mean that we can't take advantage of, trading the markets. It just means that we always have to kind of stick to our plan. Okay, that's all it means, guys. Just stick to our plan, manage our risk, never over trade. All right. We don't want to just get into trades just to get in, guys, right? Yesterday we got two good trades. 2 solid trades on the live stream. Okay, everything went well. But again, we want to always do everything with caution, guys. We don't want to just be over trading. Okay. All right. Should be good. All right, I'm gonna be reading the comments, guys, and we're gonna get started. Guys, if you enjoy these live streams, smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. All right, we've got Metsia here. Hello. We've got Richie. Hello, brother. That's awesome. Good morning. I like the little emoji there. I don't know how you did that. I don't know where you get those emojis, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. I want to welcome you guys to the family, welcome you guys to the channel if it's your first time tuning in. Like I said, we've got lots of news coming out, guys, and the most important thing as traders is we always want to scope out everything. We want to have a main idea as to what we can expect in terms of news, fundamentals. We don't want to just dive into the markets without having an overall idea as to what we can expect. Obviously, we know, for example, today, 8:30, we have some US news. So this is very crucial, guys. Like, we don't want to be just getting into any USD pair. And then also, this is also going to be affecting our setups. So right now, I think we should just wait. Overall, my expectation on this one was for gold to continue to go higher. Because we could see that gold is at a level of support essentially right now, and we have been going up in this upwards trending channel. So my expectation, as long as gold is able to respect this level of structure here, so this is a level that I see right now, we should expect gold to continue to go higher. However, we have to realize that, for example, at this point, like I said, we have some news, so most likely because of the news, it's best that we just stay out at this point. I was looking at in terms of buys here, but because of the news and everything that's going on, I'm going to have to set this on the sidelines. And if you are also in gold or whatever the case is, I would just sit it out right now at this point because of the news that we have incoming. After we have the news, we can then focus on seeing what we can do if we do enter gold or not. Either way, I'll keep you guys in the loop. You guys know that, and we'll kind of go from there, guys. Take a look at, for example, Dixie. You guys saw the strong momentum push. Look, this is my overall expectation. Look how price pretty much almost stopped at my level here that I drew out. We got the pullback, obviously not as high as we thought it would, but then we saw price continue to melt down lower. So what am I expecting at this point? If we see, for example, Dixie reject this level of structure, okay, it would kind of go in confluence with understanding that gold will continue a little bit, and that would kind of give me, it would kind of work in confluence here. You can see that strong push here, we wait for the retracement, and we see a continuation to this bottom level of structure. Okay, we can clearly see a level potentially lower to these levels. If that is the case, similarly, we may expect gold to continue to go a little bit higher, a little bit more juice to the upside, which kind of goes in confluence with the idea that you saw here. It's kind of like what I was mentioning yesterday with gold, where I was like, guys, I'm expecting some sort of retracement at this point, because on the higher time frames, and again, this is really important, guys, on the higher time frames, I saw that gold was reaching at a resistance, quite a significant level of resistance, because you can see multiple times that price has respected this level structure multiple times, right? If we go back in history, we look at the left hand side, we can see clearly that price has respected this level structure. In fact, we have to move it a little bit higher because that's where there's more touch points and it makes much more sense. Now, does that mean that price is always going to respect that level? No, guys, and I want you guys to understand that as traders, we have an edge, a certain edge in the market, and we have a trading plan that we need to learn to stick to, right? Does that mean that price will always respect our analysis, even if we have all the confirmations in place, even if everything makes sense? Does that mean it will always go in our favor? No. you have to understand that we have to manage our losses, we have to manage our risk. And as traders, the thing that will help us succeed in trading is being consistent and maintaining proper risk management. And I know that's crazy. I know that's sounds very cliche and very, like, you know what I mean, typical, but it's the reality of it, guys. You know what I mean? In order to be successful in trading, you have to manage your risk and you have to know how much you're. That way, if you know, hey, I'm only risking $10 in this trade, for example, or I'm only risking $100 or $200 on this trade to potentially make 1,000 or to potentially make 50, then at least you know you're not getting into a trade blindly, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's really, really important, guys. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. Got a couple members here. K, do you use Skrill? I used to, man. Why are you asking about it? For what? I know it's a form of payment. I know it's a payment system that we're like withdrawals and stuff like that. But like, do you mean for the inner circle? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, let's continue on here, guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so I'm just gonna share this here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna share the free Telegram group, okay, called Blessed Traders Academy, and I'm gonna put it in here in the chat just for those people that, you know, sometimes some people just don't know how to find it or whatever, and that's totally fine. So I'm just gonna put the link there. Okay, guys, that is the link for a free Telegram group, guys. Like I said, I'm also active on there as well, but the nice thing about it is being able to network with other traders and be able to have maybe answers to your questions within that group. More than likely you will have people answer your questions, and so it's really, really nice to be able to have a community you can count on, guys. Okay, so now that we know there's US news, I don't want to be looking at gold at this point. I just want to leave it as is for now. We'll come back, we'll reference back, and let's kind of look at my top pairs that I have here. Obviously, for example, we were looking at certain levels here. For example, with GBPUS, we were kind of stuck in this area where it was potentially ranging. We were expecting it to potentially push down lower. However, we did not get that push to the downside. Now, because we could see the highs of this range and the lows of the range, what did we do, guys? We expect a breakout. You can clearly see that we had a nice breakout to the upside. What does this mean as traders? Well, at this point, once we get a breakout like this, before we start looking at anything, we need to kind of mark up our levels on the higher time frames. So it seems like pretty much we're pushing even bullish here on the daily. You can see that this daily candle is pretty bullish, guys. Okay, so this is, and now that we're breaking above, especially if this daily closes bullish, we still have quite the room to the upside, and kind of my next target area would probably be around this level here. So this is kind of my next target area for GBPUS. Not only that, you could clearly see that we were in a downwards trend. Okay, so now that we know that we were trending to the downside for quite some time, okay, and we finally have broken above our downwards give me 1 second here. You guys see that? It was a downwards channel. So now that we are pretty much, we've broken above and we've retested it as well, we are now shifting over into what I call an upwards trend line, or an upwards momentum or upwards trend, right? So this is kind of where you see certain traders where they start using all these fancy lines and stuff like that. I use them. I do find that they are helpful because we go from channels to channels and trends within trends, right? That's kind of what I see here overall. Now, we do have to be mindful that in this case, we could clearly see that price is starting to shift its overall direction. So what does this mean? This could mean that price could continue to push a little bit higher, right? So we have a little bit more juice, even on the pullback here, a little bit more juice to this upside, maybe let's say 160 pips, 150 pips. And then we may see, if we see bearish price action, we don't see, for example, GBPUS, depending on the news, but we don't see it kind of reject this level of structure up here, then we can start anticipating a shift in the market again to create a new lower high, right? Or higher low, right? Because we could clearly see it overall here. You can see, what are we creating? We've got the lows, we got the higher lows, we got the lower highs, right? Higher lows, we got the higher high, right? And we can kind of anticipate if we look at it here, guys. Look, one push, then we got the pullback, we got one push, then we got the pullback, then we got one push, right? So at this point, this is why we were anticipating potential retracement. However, like I said, we may see, and I hope you guys are you guys understanding this, guys? I just want you guys to understand this. All right, if you guys are understanding, that like button for me, guys, and also that you guys understand this explanation on GBPUS. This is also for educational purposes. I want you guys to level up on your trading. I want you guys to advance, and I'm here to help you guys. I want you guys to know that you can count on me, and you know, I want you guys to succeed. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. Welcome to all the new members that are tuning in. I'm just going to start reading the comments before we continue going on this explanation. Okay, Raphael, love how you follow price just like me. Yes, that's right, my man. We follow price action. That's the main focus. Kayer, I just created an account with Blueberry and my debit Visa just got declined. I'm thinking to use Skrill. Is it good with withdrawn deposit? Yes, Skrill is good. I've used Skrills in the past. It works. It's kind of like a PayPal-ish. So it kind of helps with transactions, deposits, withdrawals, and the withdrawals do work. So you can withdraw to your bank. I've done it before. So yeah, you're good, Kayer, no problem. BB, let's go, Kunis, let's get it. Got my sister-in-law here, let's get it. She's one of my biggest supporters. We've got Dar here. Hello, Dar, welcome, my man. Welcome, guys. Also, welcome to all our new members, guys. I just want to take a moment and welcome you. Maybe it's your first time here. Whatever the case is, I want you guys to know, I want you to know that you have a community you can count on. We're live every single day, providing you with absolute value, free information, free education on learning how to trade. And so I want you to know that you can have a community you can count on here. So consider subscribing, and don't forget, for all the new members, to hit that little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream. Now, let's continue on, guys. What are we seeing, guys? We see that strong push. We see that strong momentum, okay? And so now I'm seeing, for example, GBPUS to continue to go higher. You can clearly see it. We've broken above this resistance area. And so I won't get in right now at this point, but I will say something, okay? Because it's a little bit too late to get in. That's no problem. I will say something. We wait for the retest at this point. So let's say, for example, GBPUS stops at around here. We wait for the pullback. We get in on one more push probably. And then on that one more push, we may anticipate, and this is what I'm saying, we're at a level where we may anticipate price to reject and continue to go down further, right? Sometimes people at this point, they might say, you know, like we're looking for buys all the way up. And, you know, yes, you have to realize, but you have to realize that we're at a major level here. And you also have to realize, look, this is a level structure where prices also potentially may reject at this level structure. Okay, look over here, right? So you have to just realize that we just have to wait for bearish price action, which will kind of go in confluence with anticipating price to reject. But we can't look for sells if we're not at that area yet, or we're not getting that bearish sentiment just yet. But it's always good to look at the bigger picture. You can see that we already have 5 pushes here, okay, within the trend. So we can anticipate some sort of a retracement. Like I said, at least this would kind of just help us continue to have that kind of upwards momentum, right? We can't just have price just push all the way up and push maybe up here. I mean, it could based off of news, but you just have to realize that you have to look at price and how it usually works. It works in waves, and there always has to be some sort of an exhaustion. There has to be some sort of a correction in the market. And so that's how we're able to get ahead, guys. And that's how we're able to see price. You know, it's a marathon, guys. You know, you're running in the marathon, and then sometimes you take those breaks, you drink your water, you have a breather, you walk for a little bit, and then you continue running. So I just hope you guys understood that on GBPUS. This is one of my favorite pairs I like to trade. And so, you know what I mean? I just want you guys to understand, you know, how to approach the market and how to look at it. Okay. If you guys understood that explanation, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. And also for all the new members, don't be shy, guys. Introduce yourself. I love hearing from you guys. So please do not be shy. Feel free to comment below. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what country. We have lots of people tuning in from all over the place, all over the world. So I'd love to be able to hear from you. Let me know what country you're tuning in from if it's your first time here. Okay, so let's continue on. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We may expect some sort of retracement. And so let's just leave it as is. We might get a double top, and on that pullback, once we get another second push to these highs, that's when we can buy it back up. But we have to trade with caution, realizing, hey, we're coming at this kind of upwards level, the top of the channel, upwards channel, and we're coming at this major level of structure, right? Keep an eye out there, guys. Major level of structure. That's something that we have to keep an eye on. See this level here. Okay, so as traders, we always want to plan out our trades, right? We know that this is our overall expectation. What are we looking for? You can see, for example, with GJ. Similarly, this is kind of what we see, right? Now, we know that on the daily and overall, all the time frames that we've seen here, you know, we've been ranging for quite some time here on the daily and the 4 hour, okay? We knew that this was kind of a range that, you know, GJ was going in and has been kind of bouncing back and forth for quite some time, okay? Now, we did also notice that price started forming this upwards channel, and we were expecting it actually to continue to go up further because we finally got a break above this range, okay? But once price actually broke below back into the range, we saw an instant push to the upside. And so this gave us an overall indication that, hey, this is a fake out and price is still continuing to push higher. However, once we saw price reach this level, it came back to create a new lower high or higher low, and price failed to what? Create a new higher high. When price, guys, this is crucial in your trading, and please, when price creates a new low high, we are still in a valid upwards trend. When price fails to create a new higher high, we are what? Shifting in our market. The market is starting to shift all direction. We could see what? We got one impulse move, correction, one impulse move, correction, one. Oh, what happened? What happened with the impulse? What happened with the impulse, guys? What happened? Right? So do you see what I'm saying? How we can overall anticipate the shift in the market. Do you guys see what I'm saying, guys? I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, because trust me, this is going to help you level up on your trading and just have a lot more clarity, okay? Now, like, as you guys know, I'm looking at the charts. I like to trade the charts completely naked. It's just how it is. The only stochastic I have, and then indicators, again, maybe the 50 and the 20 moving average. I don't really teach anything else, guys. I don't really tell you guys to use anything else. You guys know that. So you can use these indicators later on, not as much, I would say, just even the 50 moving average and the 20 moving average as an extra confluence, okay, to your trading plan. Now, later on, obviously, I do teach this type of stuff, you know, in my inner circle. And later on, as you guys watch all of my live streams over time, you'll see how I trade. You'll see how I look at the markets. And this will kind of help you, you know, level up on your trading. And not only that, guys, you know, everyone trades differently. Everyone has a different style of trading, right? So now that we know that we failed to create a new higher high, right? What did we do? Well, we created a new lower high at this point, and we actually broke the previous low over here. Okay, so this is why I have the, well, aside from having this major level structure up here, we know that this is a major level structure. We know that this is the high of the range, and we know that we broke below the high of the range, but not like this time over here. Do you remember this time we broke below and people thought, oh shoot, we're probably looking to get back into this range, right? But then price almost instantly pushed back up, right? So that's called the fake out, right? But at this point, we can tell that consciously we have multiple times. Look at these candles. We've got 1, 2, 3 bearish candles, 4-hour candles inside of and below this major level structure, which is inside of the range, right? So now we've broken this previous low. Hence, that's why I have this highlighted rectangle area, because I said, if we break above this area, this completely invalidates me looking for a continuation of sells. Now, if you look here at my line over here, this is before I went to bed yesterday, and look at where we woke up. You can clearly see that price literally moved exactly as I was expecting it to come back up and retest these highs once more. Look at my line here. Literally, I started it from here, and now I'm expecting it to reach and reject this level. If price is able to reject this level structure here, we can expect a continuation to the downside. But what I want to see is a strong momentum push, breaking off these lows, okay, these lows over here, and then we can start looking for sell setups, right? this will be that stronger confirmation that we can anticipate price to continue to go down further. All right, you guys understanding that, guys? Yes. I hope you guys are understanding that. This is just called price action. Okay, this is no indicators. This is keeping it clean, you know, focusing on major key levels. Just once you guys learn price action, if you want, you can use indicators, but again, I personally don't recommend using indicators. The only really indicators, like I said, I personally use sometimes as a level of confluence would be the 20 and the 50, and then I just have the stochastic there. And to be honest, I'm just testing the stochastic because I've never traded with it before. Okay, guys. Yes, we got Laura. Let's go, Kunis. Got my sister-in-law there as well. It's Pippin. Let's go. Good stuff. I use zero indicators as well. Yes. Especially if you guys are just starting out, you want to focus on price action, guys. That's what you want to learn. You want to focus on market structure first. Once you master market structure and like knowing how to look at price and how it moves, then you can, if you want, you can then start implementing indicators, but technically you really won't need it. If you know price action, you won't need indicators, guys. I'll tell you that. But sometimes they can be helpful too, right? So for some people, it might be helpful. For some people, it's like, hey, I want to know where I'm at, or I want to know if I'm still in a downwards trend or whatever, right? So you guys can see we're kind of in this little channel expecting one more push. And if price comes up here, knowing that we're at a major level of resistance, again, on a more aggressive entry would be here. You could probably look for sells once price comes up here. You set your targets. Let's say you do a 40 pip stop or something like that. Let's say 35 pip stop, because that's typically, I don't like to do anything more than that typically, unless it's like a longer term trade and I do much more lower risk. And then I would kind of just target these lows. That's 133 pips, right? Which is the low of this channel. It's that simple, guys. Example in this case, all right? We could kind of target the lows of this channel. We know that that's a major level of structure. We can anticipate some sort of a rejection. And, you know, looking at the 30-minute, we can kind of move our moving averages, kind of see where we're at. Yeah, we are kind of consolidating at this area. And then if we go up to the higher time frames, we can see a cross of the moving averages. So we may anticipate some sort of a potential breakout. But again, right, this is why we don't use our indicators right now to figure out what's going to happen. We are getting a strong push. We do have some news as well. I believe we had some news last night. Yes. Yeah, we had some news last night. Yeah, we had some positive news. Forecast. Technically, if you realize it, I think it's negative because they forecasted. But anyways, yeah. So that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. We'll see what ends up happening. That's what I'm anticipating for GJ at this point. And then if we narrow it down to like 30-minute, 15-minute, we could see that nice strong momentum push. You could see that double bottom at this level of structure. You see prices respecting that level. Again, I'm really anticipating a potential continuation to this level of structure here and a rejection. Okay. Guys, we caught two amazing trades yesterday in our live stream, guys. Gold trade that went over 120 pips, and our GBP odd trade that went over, I think it went over like 90 pips. And we caught those two trade setups live in our live stream, guys. So guys, I'm telling you, the best thing I can tell you is stick around. Make sure that you guys always take notes. We are live here every single day, guys, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. And also, guys, new members, if you're new to the channel, guys, I personally welcome you to the channel, and I want to thank you for tuning in. Also, consider subscribing below, but also before you subscribe or when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream. I'm telling you guys, I provide you guys as much value every single day I'm live here, guys. And I'm here to support you every step of the way. I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to see results, guys. So let's continue on here, guys. Let's take a look at NAS. Let's see what's going on with NAS. So Nas, we knew that we were kind of ranging for a little bit, and you could kind of see my arrows here. Do you guys see my arrows here, guys? I haven't changed this. This is since yesterday, pretty much. You could kind of see where I marked it off. Okay. I was anticipating price to actually continue to go a little bit higher. We've kind of broken and held this level of support. So we had that strong momentum push. We had price exhaust, right? After a strong push, we can anticipate price to exhaust, take a break, and we saw price continue to go higher. This is what I'm seeing. This is my overall outlook. So to be honest with you, overall Nasdaq, what I'm expecting and anticipating is for price to continue to go higher. Overall, on the higher time frames, we could see that we are still in a downwards channel. Now, obviously, I'll keep you guys in the loop. You guys know that, okay? We always work on this together. I'm here to support you guys. I want you guys to know that. Take a look at this. We're in a downwards channel, okay? We are creating, essentially, we did create a new lower low, and we are pretty much creating a new lower high. So I anticipate one more push to the upside for Nasdaq, and then we can anticipate price to potentially reject this level structure. Overall, I see bullishness. We can see strong bullish candles even here on the 4-hour. Bullish candle on the daily, guys. The daily is looking pretty darn bullish, so I can anticipate price to continue to go higher. Let's mark off our levels. Where can we anticipate Nasdaq to continue to go higher? Well, we could see a strong push probably to this level of structure over here. This is kind of my next target level for Nas. We could see probably Nas come up to these highs over here, which it kind of marks off exactly where you can see my arrows. Look at my arrows. I saw that push to the upside and then push back down. That is my anticipation for Nasdaq. Obviously, you guys want to manage your risk, okay? When it comes to entries, you don't want to be over trading, guys. Please do not over trade, okay? We always want to manage your risk. We do have some US news as well, so please be mindful as well. And so pretty much you could kind of see price was kind of in this small little range area, and we're seeing a breakout. So now at this breakout, what I want to see is this candle close bullish. If this candle closes bullish, we can anticipate a continuation to the upside, but we also have to be mindful that price may pull back and do some sort of an exhaustion before we see a push to the upside. That could be a possibility as well. Okay, that's what I'm looking at Nasdaq overall, guys, and we can see price continue to push higher potentially. Guys, if you understood that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. Also, if you're new, guys, please let me know in the chat box. Introduce yourself. Do not be shy, guys. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Like I said, we have people from all over the world. So I look forward to getting to know you. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the chat box below. Okay, we've got K here. Yeah, we looked at Nas. Raul, gold for buys. Yes, anticipating gold buys. However, we need to be mindful because of the news and everything going on. I'm anticipating gold to hold this level of support. You can clearly see that it is holding this level of support. And then if you want to start using moving averages, you can see that we are rejecting our 20 moving average on the 1-hour time frame, which is quite significant, guys. So this gives us an overall indication that yes, we may anticipate price to hold this level. You can clearly see we have what? Multiple levels of rejection. Look, rejection, rejection, rejection. So this is telling me that price is able to respect this level structure, and we have some resistance, right? Holding as future support. So this, as traders, guys, we can see multiple levels of confluence. We are in an upwards channel. We're at a major level of structure. However, we can anticipate a continuation before we see price maybe push back down. But as of right now, I'm expecting probably one more push to the upside, target highs, or potentially a little bit higher. But again, once if we see price come up to these highs, you know, you want to manage your risk. You want to take partial profits, and you want to also kind of move your stop loss to entry and kind of let it ride and go from there. Okay, guys. Okay, let me just read here. Let's see some of the comments, guys. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Raul, Bianca, PPI is negative for NAS 100. It really depends. Yes, I mean, for example, anything US news will definitely affect, because we're talking about top 100 companies. Again, you know what I mean? It mainly influences, the dollar is really, really important. Like the US economy does affect a lot. I don't really trade fundamentals. I trade technicals, but understanding an overall basic understanding of fundamental news is really important, because you can have everything all technically set up, but if news comes out and it's negative for example, for the dollar, then that will affect your gold trade completely, right? Or it will affect your whatever, right? So you just have to be mindful, guys. Okay. We got Pops here. What's going on, Dad? Love you. Dad's always here supporting. Love you, Dad. It's Pippin. Let's go, my man. Are you mainly reading your Telegram chat or YouTube chat, bro? Mainly YouTube when I'm here, because I can't read the Telegram, my man. Mainly right now I'm just reading the YouTube. When I'm live, I'll just read the YouTube. When it's, for example, Telegram, it's mainly like after the fact. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. Okay, also all the new members that are tuning in, I look forward to seeing you join our free Telegram group, guys. I'm telling you guys will love it. Also, guys, check out my new website. My new website is up and running. For those that haven't seen it yet, check out my new website. Also, my inner circle, guys, is opened up. And if you want to get access to my inner circle, click the link below. And like I said, mainly my main focus isn't signals. My main focus is to help you level up on your trading and kind of just be that extra backbone, that extra support, you know what I mean, that you can count on. So that's my inner circle there, guys. Okay, guys, so let's continue on. Let's focus on what we can anticipate. Like I said, we're seeing multiple levels of rejection for gold, so I'm anticipating gold to probably push to the upside. That's kind of my overall outlook right now for gold, and we can see that we're holding this level of support. So I'm just kind of here, I wouldn't say if you want to enter, you can, but just manage your risk. We do have some news at 8:30, so that's the only thing that's kind of holding me back, because the US news will affect Dixie, and obviously because Dixie's the dollar, but it will really affect gold. So if the US dollar drops, then you can anticipate how it works, right? So we have to just kind of be trading with caution, guys. We don't want to be just diving into the markets blindly, right? We have a lot of news that we just have to be mindful of. Okay, so let's continue on. What are we looking at? Gbpusd. So Gbpusd, guys, we got a push to the upside. However, let's look at the higher time frames. This is going to help us understand the overall direction of the market, and you can clearly see, look at my channel that I have pointed out here. This is kind of what we've seen. Okay, we see a double top at the highs of this lower downwards channel, and we're kind of broke this level structure. Okay, and so now that we've broken below this level structure, we can see that price has actually rejected this level multiple times. So it's quite a significant level. If you see over here, look how many times price rejected this level structure in the past. Look, multiple times. It held it as a level support, and then it held it as a level of resistance. That price struggled to push higher. So this tells me overall that even if price tries to come back up and retest once more, we can anticipate the overall reaction will be that price will struggle to push higher and will most likely reject this level. Now, if we see price come back up once more to these highs, what can we start looking? Well, at these resistance levels or ceiling levels, we can look for potential sell opportunities. Same with these lower levels, right? If price comes back down to a lower level, creates a new lower low, and we're continuing to respect this downwards trend line, you can see this downwards channel, then I can anticipate, and if we see, for example, some bearish price action or bullish price action in this case, we can anticipate a continuation to the upside. Okay, guys, it's all working in confluence with everything, right? But we always want to stick to our main trading plan, and that's how everything's going to work together. Okay, it all kind of binds together once you understand how to look at the markets overall. You guys understanding that, guys? If you are, smash that like button for me, guys. And like I said, welcome to all of our new members, guys. I love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications. But also, guys, introduce yourself. I love hearing from you guys, and I do read all the comments. Okay, let's continue on, guys. I hope you guys are understanding that explanation there. Okay, so now that we know that, regardless if price comes back up once more and retests the level, we want to look for rejection. So once price comes back up to this level structure, what I'm looking for as a trader is I want to see rejection. Now, does this mean that we're pushing back up, we start looking for buys now? No, because we want to always look at the daily and the higher time frames, like the daily and the 4 hour, because this will tell us the overall, basically the overall direction of the market. Now, if we look closely, okay, if we look closely, we can see one or two things, okay? we can see pretty much price is kind of ranging. This is kind of the ranging area that we see right now. Okay. So when we're in a range, okay, we are looking for what? You guys know this because I teach you guys this every single day. We are looking for when we're stuck in a range, what do we look for, guys? We've got Lauren here. Welcome, Lauren. Lauren's actually one of my students here, so welcome. What are we looking for, guys? This is good educational stuff. What are we looking for when we are in a range? You guys know this. I teach you guys this. I want you guys to learn so you guys understand. There you go. That is awesome. It's Pippin. We're looking for a breakout. Perfect. So now that we're looking for a breakout, where are the highs of the range? Well, we can see this is a high and this is a low. We know that price has rejected this level as well, this lower level over here, right? So we can see that price is kind of bouncing between this area, and we're also on the higher time frames, we're at a major level of resistance. So when price comes back up to this level, we can what? Either anticipate a breakout to the upside, okay, or a breakout to the downside. But we can also trade the highs of the range or the lows of the range with caution, okay? We always have to be cautious when we trade, because cautious when we trade within a range, okay? Because price could do anything at any given time. To be honest, in a range or without in a range or not, price could do anything at any given time, okay? But now that we know that, we can obviously anticipate price to continue to reject this level if it comes back up. And if we get a break below, then we can look for potential sell opportunities. So we could see probably price do something like this, come back down, right? Maybe like it stops around here. Let's say it comes back up, creates a double top, breaks below this level structure, comes back down, and then it continues to go down further. Okay. This is something that we may anticipate price probably trying to retest that high once more before it actually continues to go down further. Okay. Similar to what we saw here. Right? On the higher time frames, this looks like a double top. This area that I'm highlighting here looks like a clear double top on the higher time frame, like the daily. But if you look at here on the 4 hour, what does it look like? We're just stuck in a range, similar to what kind of we're going through down here, right? Until we actually broke below that range, right? We waited for the retest and then look at all the sell opportunities at these highs. Like, let's see how much of a range we have here, guys. Like, we're talking about over 200, almost 300 pip move, right? So even if we would have looked here, which I remember mentioning this to you guys last week, we were looking at this neckline here of the double top, and I told you guys we need to see price reject this level and we can see a nice sell opportunity. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at overall, guys. I hope you're understanding that. I'm not going to continue going over so much here. But let me know if you guys are getting that. If you guys understood that, smash that like button. If you already smashed the like button, guys, give me a nice fire emoji in the chat box below. Is Pippin with volume? Question, do you trade initial breakout or wait for the retest and continuation? I wait for the retest, my man. Now, I've been kind of, as a trader, sometimes you'll look at, I would say, like, you find your edge, you find what works best for you. I always like to wait for the retest. Sometimes some people like to trade, you know, breakouts, right? You're just a straight breakout trader, right? It really depends on how you look at the markets. So it really varies, guys. And you can see that obviously we are stuck in this range. And so what we can anticipate is bearish price action, right? Example, if you look over here, what is this? This is a double top, and we can see that we were at a major level structure. Okay, let's look here. Let's say none of this existed. Okay, let's do a replay here. None of this existed. We see a double top pattern formation. And in fact, if we kind of erase it, hold on, give me one sec here. Let's say none of this existed and we're at this major level structure and you see this type of price action on the 4 hour time frame. What can you anticipate? Well, let's go back up to the daily and look at that. What are we? We're in a downwards channel on the daily time frame on Gbpusd, and you see that. And you see that, oh, okay, this is a major level that Pedro's marked off. This is a major level that you've marked off. So now we know that we can anticipate price to melt from here. So now what I would tell you is, after seeing a strong rejection like this and seeing a nice clean double top, I want to see this candle close bearish with this wick rejection. If it closes bearish, I'm going to anticipate a continuation to the downside, which then that will help me get a nice clean entry here. Okay. And we set our levels. Okay. And we, give me 1 second here. We set our levels. We set our stops just a little bit below. So in this case, we are on the 4 hour time frame. So let's narrow it down to the 1 hour. right? Now we're seeing some sort of a bearish price action, especially if it breaks below this level. We can start setting our stops. So let's say I would set my stops at this level. I would wait for a better entry on the 1 hour. So I'm going to let it play here for a sec. There we go. We broke below this level of support. Okay. So now I'd be looking for entries here. I would set my stops here. Let's say about 40, let's say 40 pips. Okay. 39 pips. And then I would set the targets at this lower level down here. We set those targets there. That's over 235 pips, guys. Now, keep this in mind. Obviously, this is the 1 hour time frame. We'd be looking for perfect entries at the lower time frame. So let's let this play. We know that the overall direction is to the downside because of the higher time frames, but let's let this play and let's do its thing. Bam, we got that strong momentum push. We narrow this down to the 15-minute. Okay, what do we see here, guys? We see that stronger momentum push and we see that retracement at this level. So now let's say you would get in here at this level here. You can see what? One of two things. We see, look, support on the left-hand side, support, and future resistance. Just based off of that, I could take this trade opportunity right over here. That candle closed bearish. Set my stops nice and tight. Let's say I do a 25 pip stop. Okay. And then I set my targets at these lows. Now let me just kind of zoom out here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Now we set the targets. Probably my first TP1 would be not all the way down here. It would be around over here. Okay. That's 84 pips. Okay. Just like that. Now let's let this play and see what ends up happening. Okay. I haven't tested this before. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Boom. You guys see what I'm saying? How it melted exactly at that level. Now, there's two things you could do also. As confluence, you could add the 50 in the moving average, and then you say, well, we got that strong momentum. We got the retest at this level of structure. Okay. And then now what happened? We rejected this major level of structure. We're in a downward trend. We're at a potential double top formation on the higher time frames on the daily and the 4 hour. And we got a cross of the moving averages. And we're also retesting the 20 moving average as a level of resistance. So that's just an extra confluence, but you guys saw literally how I was able to point this out without the moving averages, right? I was just focusing on price action. Anyways, guys, I know that this isn't currently happening, but the base idea is I want you guys to learn. That's the whole objective, okay? I want you guys to learn, and that's why I'm teaching you guys this, and I hope you guys understood that. If you guys understood that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. Also, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. I'm just gonna read through the comments here. Give me 1 second here, guys. I love the way you teach. Great stuff. Thanks, Dad. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. Let's go. Let's get it. It's Pippin. I hope you understood that, my man. Just the overall explanation. Again, I know it's not current price action, but we do have some news in half an hour, and I want to trade with caution. I don't want you guys getting into trades so that you don't have to lose or blow your account, whatever the case is, especially if you're new. Okay, we got Sharik. Hi, coach, Euro USD. Yes, we're gonna get to there because I do like Euro USD. It's one of my pairs that I do trade. Shubho, Kaka, market gap up, Haga, jack up, down. I do not understand a thing you said, my man. Sorry, I do not understand that Kaka market gap. I have no idea. Sorry, my man. Shubho, next day market will go up or down. It's difficult to say, my man. We follow through with everything, so basically that's kind of what we do there. It's Pippin. I struggle on picking up my time frame to execute the trades for sure. Okay, perfect. Awesome, guys. Welcome all of our new members that are tuning in. So we're gonna reset this and just go back to current price action. So that's kind of what we looked at be odd. We're gonna go back up to the higher time frames, okay? And now what we want to do, okay, is let's just continue. We'll come back. We'll reference back to that. Euro USD. What were we looking at? We were anticipating Euro USD to reject this level. However, it was a significant level of structure, guys. You could see it here. It's clear as day. And I want you guys to know something. When price, even if we're almost pretty much, like I said, 90% of the time right, you have to understand that there will be losses, guys. It's just part of the game. It's part of the process, right? And so there will be losses, or there will be moments where price even won't respect all. You can have all your confirmations. Price sometimes won't respect that level. And you can clearly see it here. My anticipation, obviously we didn't get in on this trade, but my anticipation was price to reject this level. We saw some sort of a potential double top here form. You know, we saw multiple rejections. However, we saw price push up. This was my anticipation. Obviously I didn't look at getting in, but that was my overall anticipation was, and my outlook was to the downside. Now we pushed above this level of resistance. So what does this mean? Now we can anticipate a potential continuation to the upside. So we can kind of clear this off and look for potential buy setups now. Now that we know that this is the overall anticipation, this is what price is telling us, we always want to go with whatever price is telling us, okay guys? So as traders, knowing that we're kind of pushing up above this level of resistance, what's my next target level? Well, my next kind of target area, I would anticipate at least these highs over here. This is kind of my next target area for Euro USD. And so now that we know that this is my next target area, we can start looking for potential entries. So that's the daily. The daily is looking pretty bullish. The 4 hours looking like we're also starting to reject. So now what I want to see is one of two things. You don't want to enter now. What I want to see is after a strong momentum push like this is we wait for the retest. That's it, guys. It's very simple. We got the strong momentum push. We got the lows to the highs. I want to see price pull back at least to our 0.618. At least even if we move this down a little bit more, you could clearly see maybe price come down to this level and use it as a. This is my. If you will, you can probably see, I want to see price for Euro USD come back down to this level of support, which is future resistance, but now using it as level support, right? You could already see some sort of bearishness. Look at the bearish candles. It's starting to exhaust, guys, right? What is price doing? It's exhausting, right? It's taking a break after what? After what, guys? The strong marathon. Look at that strong marathon that price pushed up. Now it's starting to exhaust and take a break. It's saying, hey, I need to take a breath, right? Just breathe, relax, guys. Don't look for buys now. We wait for the pullback, okay? That's how we look at things, guys. That's how we want to approach the markets. We want to approach the markets with an edge, means the right way, and we want to focus on quality over quantity. That's the main focus, guys. Okay, guys, welcome. Johan, welcome. Good day, all. Let's get it. Cyril, what's up, my man? Let's go. South Africa in the building. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Also, all of our new members that are tuning in, guys, do not forget, guys, I can't stress this enough. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. Oh my gosh, I almost lost my breath. Okay, so let's continue on. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, guys, I'm drinking too much black tea. It's not good. Okay. So I'm anticipating price to come back down here, and then we can anticipate a push to the upside. Okay. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Hold on. Okay, that's kind of what I'm looking at there for Euro USD. Okay, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a couple new members tuning in, couple new members to the family. Welcome to La Familia, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I call you guys members. You'll notice that I say, hey, we got a new member or whatever. The reason why I say that, guys, is because I consider you guys family. You guys are we're one big family here, guys. And as you guys can see, our family is growing. And so, yeah, guys, like I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to know that you can count on me, guys. I'm here to support you every step of the way. And so yeah, let's continue on here, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so that's what we're looking at for Euro USD, guys. We got good potential setups cooking for Euro USD. Now, same thing with AUD USD. Again, if we look at the higher time frames, we were looking for price to potentially continue to go down further, right? This is just an example here. This is not what I was expecting price to do. This was an example if price had held this level of resistance, or sorry, this is actually an example I drew out if price came back down. So which is kind of what we were anticipating, is price to push back down. If it pushed back down to this level and broke below this level of structure, okay, I was explaining this, we were anticipating in continuation to the downside. That's why I had that drawn out there. If we broke below that level, and obviously clearly we're not breaking that level, we're looking for a continuation to the upside. So now what do we want to do? Look at the higher time frames so we understand the overall direction. If we break above, guys, I want to see a stronger momentum push, okay? We can anticipate a continuation to the upside, okay? That's kind of what we're looking at overall. I think the black tea, guys, it's got a lot of caffeine, so drinking the black tea on an empty stomach is probably not the smartest thing. Because it's high caffeine content. Guys, we're at 23 likes. Can we get it to 25? Let's get it. Let's go, guys. I've been looking for a smaller channel with good discussion and not 600 person chats. Haha. So great work so far, bro. Thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, like we're a smaller channel. We're at 1,000 right now, 1,000 subscribers. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And like I said, we've got an amazing community of traders, guys, even on our channel here. So if you're struggling with your trading or you're looking to level up on your trading, consider subscribing, but also don't forget to hit the little notifications and also join in on our Bless Traders Academy, guys. It's absolutely free to join. I'm going to put the link in the chat box. That is our Telegram group, guys. We have a great community on there as well. I think we have like 206 members right now. Yeah, last I checked. Okay, so we've got Hugh here. Hugh, do you think Dixie's gonna go down again? I can anticipate, I'll be honest with you, let's take a look, but I think Dixie's gonna probably continue to go down a little bit lower, potentially. Yeah, it's probably got one more leg to the downside. Let's see. Yeah, I think Dixie still has a little bit more juice to the downside. Probably down to this lower level at 105, 160. Yeah. But it depends on the news, guys. Keep that in mind, please. Guys, we're at 23 likes. Can we get it to 25? Let's go. We got Lauren here. Lauren's one of my students here. Lauren, What could the news mean for the markets today? Basically the news, depending on the news, if it's negative for the dollar, then we can anticipate potentially gold going up. If it's positive, then we can anticipate gold going down. So it really just depends. Depending on that, we can kind of trade it afterwards, right? We want to see how news goes, right? If news is negative, especially for the US economy, that's going to bring down a lot of, for example, push up a lot of pairs that are, for example, like let's say USD JPY, it'll melt. Let's say, for example, GBP US, well, if the US dollar is weak, we can anticipate the British pound to go higher against the US dollar. So that's kind of how we can trade within here, guys. Look, our USD, our gold trade, guys. Look, it's holding this level of support. We're getting a bullish candle on the day, on the 1 hour. This is good because we can anticipate price to continue to go up higher. But yeah, that's kind of what we look for, Lauren. So we wait, we kind of sit back, but in correlation of any US pair, that will affect, like I said, GBP US. Then if the US dollar is weak, let's say it's bad news, then we can anticipate the British pound to gain strength, which then we can start looking for buys for British pound. And similarly with USD JPY, if USD JPY and US news is negative, then we can anticipate USD JPY to melt. And that's kind of how we go back and forth, guys. I hope you understood that, Lauren. Let me know if you have any questions. Obviously, you know where to find me in the group chat. You're always welcome. You're one of my students. You're always welcome to ask questions. Yeah. Okay, guys, welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in, guys. Welcome. And welcome to the family, guys. Let's get it. Scalping King, let's get it. Hey, let's go. I am Yo, man. I thought you disappeared, my man. Yo, I'm here. What's up? Lauren, got it. Awesome. Perfect. Gold, if USD's down, gold rise, and otherwise. Yes, that's right. That is correct. Yes, guys, we reached 25 likes. Awesome. Welcome to all the new members, guys. Welcome. Let's kind of sit it out. We do have some news, so that's why I'm not trading gold right now. But my outlook, I send that out. My outlook is to the upside. Okay. USD JPY. It's still bouncing back and forth here. Probably it's forming some sort of a channel here. You know what? We may see one more leg to the upside and then it may continue to go down further. Yep. We may see continuation of sells, possibly. Because we're at this major level here, right? And we broke previous lows. But we can anticipate some sort of retracement, at least to this level up here. Technically, if it breaks below this level structure, we're definitely looking for sells, guys, for USD JPY. Definitely looking for sells if it breaks below. You guys see what I'm saying here? So for example, sell setups below that level structure for USD JPY. This is my overall outlook. Okay. Now we may get price kind of range a little bit, especially after a strong move like this. Okay, we may anticipate exhaustion, guys. A range in the market. We got Pippin. Can you look at S&P 5? Yeah. Of course, my man. Let's see. So we've broken above this level. What do I got here? Yeah, so look at this. It's funny enough. We may see a potential breakout. We may see price actually break out. Let's move out these moving averages. Let's just focus on price action. So I may see price probably come up here and reject this level potentially here. So it may have one more push to the upside, and then it may see something like this. Or hold on. We may see price probably come up to these highs over here. This is the level I'm looking at. However, makes sense, yeah. We may see it push a little bit higher, and then we may see a rejection of this level. So something like this. Yeah, something like that. So she still has a little bit more juice to the upside. A little bit more juice to the upside, yeah. All right, guys, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Give me 1 second here. Just adjusting this here. So yeah, as long as we break these highs here, these highs over here, 1 sec. We can definitely anticipate price to continue to go a little bit higher and retest these highs once more before it goes lower. Okay. 1 second. Welcome to all of our new members, guys. If it's your first time here, guys, do not forget to hit that little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. Also, I look forward to seeing you guys tune in on the free Telegram group that we have. We have an amazing community on there. I'm gonna put the link here, and in fact, I should pin it. I'm gonna pin it to the chat box. Yeah. 1 sec, guys. Just gonna turn on my camera, guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I'm back. All right. Like I said, okay, let's continue on here, guys. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I drank too much. The problem is I drink a lot of tea, and the tea I consume is high in caffeine. Like really high in caffeine, guys. So just gotta be careful, especially when you have an empty stomach. You first wake up, start taking high caffeine tea. It's not good. Okay, so we got cereal here, USD CAD. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Okay, guys, so that's what an S&P 5, Nasdaq, again, similar concept. We've broken above. USD CAD, let's take a look at USD CAD. So USD CAD, again, we're kind of at this major level of structure on the daily. So as long as price is able to respect this level of structure, we can anticipate a continuation to the upside. However, we're still kind of a little bit bearish. Like we still haven't, I don't see some bullish price action just yet. And so we've kind of failed to create even a lower high. So maybe we may see actually a break below. Could be a possibility, right? So we're kind of at this major level right now. So if we break below this level, we can definitely anticipate continuation of sells. If we're able to create some sort of a bullish price action from here, then we can anticipate a nice clean continuation up to these highs over here for buy setups for USD CAD. But overall, yeah, I need to see some bullish candle, close on the higher time frame, and then we can anticipate a nice continuation to the upside, right? Otherwise, we're looking for sells. So we're just at that level where it's still undecided right now. Yeah. But you can see it on the daily, right? You can see that kind of upwards channel, right? We're also at a major level of support. Look at that. Resistance, 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 support. Look at that. It's a very strong, significant level. All right, you guys understanding that? Yes. Let's go, guys. We're at 26 likes. Can we get it to 30? Look at that, Bitcoin. Yeah. Still has a lot more room to the downside. But that's my personal opinion, though. Look at that, we got the pullback, and then look how price melted. Look at my arrow. Gbpusd. comments. Give me one sec here, guys. Raul, can you please tell me how gold will react to the news? It's hard to tell you, my friend. It's hard to tell you basically how gold will react, because if I knew how it would react, then, or where it would go, then I would know the overall direction. Like, I don't know the direction, but I know that, for example, if the dollar is going to be negative news, for example, because we are getting US news, that's the most important thing. So knowing that the dollar, for example, is going to be negative, then we can anticipate gold to continue to go higher, which is kind of our overall anticipation. If the dollar is strong, then we can anticipate gold breaking below this level, could break, and we could see a strong momentum push. If we get a strong momentum, we wait on the pullback and we continue to sell gold, right? So either way, we'll make money if price goes up or down, right? So yeah, that's kind of my overall anticipation. Let's go, let's get it. Hello everyone, we got Ical, welcome my man. Let's go, IMO, 1 mint. Let's go, guys, let's get it. We got news, 1 minute, let's get it. It's already 8:30, so let's see what's gonna happen. Boom, look at that, gold went up. Now it could wick. It literally just went exactly as expected, guys. That's crazy. Would you look at that? So this means the dollar's weak, which kind of goes in confluence with what I was anticipating. Hold on, I think my VIP members should have got, I told them we were looking at gold buys. Yeah. Yep. Nice. Okay, so there we go, guys. So you can see price went exactly as expected. You can see it clearly here. We were into level support, right? But we always want to manage our risk, right? So even when we put our stop losses, right, how much are you willing to risk, right? You don't want to risk too much, right? And that's the overall objective, guys. You know what I mean? IMO, that's it, 80 pips, let's get it. Just like that, guys. Congratulations to all of you that actually listened to my analysis and got in on that gold buy. Congratulations. Nice little clap there, guys. Let's go. Guys, if you profited out of that gold trade I sent out, give me a fire emoji below in the chat box below, guys. Leave me a nice fire emoji. Man, what can I tell you? We killed gold yesterday and we killed gold right now. Let's get it. So at this point, to be honest with you guys, I would definitely take profits. So if you already got in this gold trade, take your profits and run. All right. Or I would tell you at this point, move your stop loss to entry and take partials. Okay. And then you can let it ride. But I'd say probably take profits at this point. It's just best way to manage. Yeah, this was a beautiful, beautiful setup, guys. I may anticipate it, maybe, I don't know. I'd probably just take profits at this point, guys. That's my opinion. It's 90 pips, right? So There you are, guys, live. All right. We got Scalping King, got $480, mate. Thank you. I'm out, done for the day. There you go, my man. Now you have enough to join the VIP inner circle. That's awesome. I think you wanted to, but you only have Bitcoin, you mentioned, or something like that. I don't take Bitcoin, unfortunately. Like I do, but my software in the Telegram will boot you out. So even if I manually add you, the software boots you out. It's so hard. I don't know, but it helps me kind of manage everything, right? So yes, Hugh, let's go. Profit. Awesome, guys. I'm happy you guys made some money. Let's get it. Proud of you guys. Let's go. Thank you for joining the live stream, guys. As you know, we always kill these markets, and take your money and run. Take your money and run, guys. Okay. We got Pops there. Let's go, Dad. Let's go. Love you, Dad. Yeah, we killed it. We killed it, guys. So even imagine that full lot. That's $1,000 just like that. Full lot. I'm just updating the inner circle here, guys. So let's go. All right, guys, we got a couple more comments here. It's Pippin. How long do you keep the streams up? They stay up for so like we go on for like 2 hours or so. So I'm live every day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm live typically anywhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, but mainly just 2 hours or so. And then all the live streams are live, so you can guys go back and watch the live stream. Like even yesterday, we caught 2 trades in the live streams. So you can always reference back and learn, guys. My best suggestion, if you're looking to learn, go back and watch my other live streams, guys. Watch from the beginning to the end and take notes. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, so congrats to all the members that actually followed through on my analysis there, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys, I'm happy that you guys were able to witness this live. And like I said, I look forward to seeing you guys tune in. Also, all of the new members that are tuning in, welcome to the family, guys. Consider subscribing. Like I said, we take live trades live. Also, we come in live every single day at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if it's your first time here, guys, I don't know what you're doing. You're missing out on a ton of value. So I want to welcome you to the family. Don't forget to, if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. Also, smash that like button if you enjoyed this live stream. And before you leave, guys, check out my VIP inner circle. If you really want to learn how I can catch trades like this and you want to catch trades or follow the trades I take, make sure you guys join my VIP inner circle, guys. It's not just signals, guys. It's also like helping you level up on your trading. I show you exactly step by step on what I'm looking at, when to get in, when to get out, why I'm looking at it. We do monthly Zoom calls. I look over your charts as well. We have a private group chat where you can ask questions to kind of help you, trust me, guys, help you level up on your trading, because you do need that when you're starting out, guys. Trust me, the amount of time I put in and the amount of help that it really helped me, having that extra mentorship, that extra support, was massive, guys. So if that's you, if you're really just tired of losing your trades or tired of blowing your account, or you just really want to be able to become somewhat consistently profitable and consistent, consider subscribing and consider joining my VIP inner circle, guys. The link is there in the chat box below. Also, recommended broker, the link is right there as well too. There is a sign up bonus as well if you sign up with my link. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you all very much. I appreciate all the love and support, guys, and just getting the messages I get every day from each and every one of you guys. I get messages every single day, Pedro, man, like, your live streams, this, that, and you know what, guys, that's it's amazing being able to see how much of a change you can make, and I appreciate it, guys, and I appreciate the love and all the support. Also, guys, the link to my website, I'll put my link there for the website so you guys can tune in and check out my website, check out my bio, learn a little bit more about me. The link is right there in the chat box below. Again, like I said, all the new members that are tuning in, guys, also make sure you guys follow me on all my socials, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you can find me at official Pedro FX. If you literally just search up official Pedro FX, you'll find me, or the links below. I think all the links are good. So you can join in there as well. Like I said, look forward to seeing you guys tune in. Yeah, if you have any questions, guys, just feel free to reach out. We killed this gold trade this morning. Please don't get in right now. Price could pull back at any given time. So always remember that. We're already starting to get a retracement. So just keep that in mind, okay, guys? When you get your money, when you get your profits, you just take your money and you run. That's it. All right, guys? Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys probably most likely tomorrow, okay, guys? Thank you so much. Bye for now.